Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you. Welcome back to another Broken Arrow Challenge series video. I guess I'm doing now. um, our first two videos of this challenge series was I was attempting to do an artillery commander sort of take, um, to which I feel like we were successful in the end. It took a few matches, but we were able to win a match and actually be an effective part of the team. We had a good destruction score as well as a positive KD, and we absolutely steamrolled the enemy team. Um, so it was really fun. I hope that you guys enjoyed those videos. I think we'll still revisit some of those decks uh, again at some point. This is the deck ultimately that we use to win. Um, I do have some Russian variants, which I didn't really play as much. Um, so that would be something that we could revisit, is attempting to win with the Russian side of things. However, we did use this deck. We ended up having to change the rules slightly. Um, I found that through learning and understanding artillery a bit more, I think that Recon is a must. If you're going to attempt to be a full artillery support player, you do need to be managing your Recon tab as well and utilizing your Recon vehicles and troops. Um, it really makes a huge difference in the viability of doing something like this. So with that being said, today, or during these next couple of episodes of challenges, we're going to be attempting to do air support only. Again, I am going to try to only use jets and helicopters. However, we may have to expand it yet again to add in recon, which even honestly I might just do right from the get-go, because it is so very valuable to have at least something up front with your team to help capture points. Um, at least when you're playing support, it really does make the support tabs more viable to have something, even if it was just a, like on my artillery deck here, even just having a couple of these little scouts running around really changed a lot. It was very, very helpful, and like I said, I feel like it's pretty much needed. So you can play support with your recon. Enough about that. So now we're doing air support. As you can see, I did start two decks. I have a Russian air support and a US air support. I think today we're going to stick with the US air support uh, and build a deck together. I didn't get a chance to pre-build it off stream, I'm sorry. I am a stay-at-home father, and I have a house full of kids, so I can only get to it when I can get to it. So thank you for understanding, but the point is now we're here together and we're just gonna build it together. So I am running the for the decks, of course, I'm running airborne and special forces, because of course it gives you the most points in the helo and air tab. Um, and that's what we're using, right? So we want to have as many points as we can to play with. With that being said, we're going to start with, I guess we'll kind of do bottom up, really. We'll go air. So what are we looking to accomplish here? Again, pretty much using jets, using helicopters to provide fire support uh, for our team, right? To try to push back the enemy, to try to capture points, and to control the skies. I guess one thing I would like to point out is I'm probably going to be more so focusing on, excuse me, focusing on doing like bombing runs and seed and things of that nature. I don't want to build. I might have like one main fighter, sure. I might have like a fighter, but I feel like now maybe it might be different because I am going to be focusing on air. But in the past, during matches, I have noticed that jets tend to spawn very quickly and complete their attack runs very quickly, and they're off the battlefield very quickly. And I have tried to build fighters to try to stop some of those like some of the enemy's bombing runs, and I have found that a lot of the times it happens so quickly you don't have time to react and get your fighters out to counter the enemy jets. That's just been my experience. I am a low skill player. I'm only 1200 elo, so maybe that is why. Um, so I am going to try to build a fighter, but I think I'm going to be mostly focusing on like more bombing and things of that nature. But so what we're going to do is we'll probably start with like one of these bigger ones. I do like the B2 because of course it has the electronic countermeasures. I think that's really useful. I know the nuke is very, 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 very tempting. The nuke is very fun. I absolutely love dropping nukes. I think I might skip it though, just because it is a huge chunk of points, and you really can only get them off once or twice during an entire battle. So I feel like it is not going to be useful. However, we do have, of course, 2,000 pound JDAMs, which seem to be very effective. Of course, we have cruise missiles. Again, 800 points. A little difficult, but I could probably do like a huge like carpet bombing sort of scenario with this thing. I don't know how effective that would be either, because I know these tend to go in a very long straight line, and I don't know how many people line up their troops in a massive straight line. So this might be slightly useless, but 16 versus 80 might be a bit more useful. I can get the payload off in a shorter distance, as I'm only dropping 16 total bombs versus 80. So I might be able to catch targets easier without wasting senseless ammunition, because let's be honest, I'm only going to hit probably 2 targets or 3 targets, if I'm lucky. And they're a lot stronger too, so when they do hit something, they're more likely going to get a kill. The JDAM is still very tantalizing, if you will. I don't really know if I've ever used like a JSAL. This is interesting too. 30,000 pound bombs is kind of insane. 600 points, it's not super horrible. But I mean, for one, I guess 200 more points, you do get the cruise missiles, so it's kind of hard. I mean, this could be fun. I don't know if I've actually seen anyone use these, if I'm being honest. It's a hard one. I'm kind of stuck between the 16 2,000 pounders for 500 points. It's pretty respectable. Or these crazy things. And they are also laser guided, which would be kind of cool. I'll go ahead and try these. I don't think I've seen anyone ever use them, and I know I haven't. So we're gonna try these two GBU 57 MOPs, these 30,000 pound bombs. So we got that 600 points right there, and then Thunderbolts are very like I want to use the Thunderbolts because in real life, like I'm not like a military person or anything. I don't know a lot about military stuff, but I do know like these A10s are really good for attacking ground units. Um, so it makes me want to use these A10s because that's what we're doing here. The problem I have with these A10s is they are freaking slow. And I feel like when I have used these in the past, variously, they I don't think I've ever got my payload off with them because they get immediately shot down because it takes them forever to get to the battlefield. Or when they do get to their target, the target's moved because again, these take forever to get somewhere. So I want to use them, and I might just to test it out because we can refine our deck, right? So I'm gonna try them, but I'm not super stoked about it. We could put some clusters. We can kind of make them kind of like a little bit of everything, right? Fire and forget Mavericks. Clusters for vehicles. Mavericks. I guess Mavericks can go for vehicles as well. So maybe I could do rockets actually, right? Because the rockets, if I do a bombing run, the rockets and the Mavericks all shoot simultaneously, I believe. I can do ECM pods to help. And I could do a laser designator. Okay, let's try this. We'll get 2 of them. They're not super expensive, but we'll just get 2 of them. I don't want to waste too many points on something that might ultimately not be super effective. Nighthawks are pretty cool too. Again, ECM, I like that. Let's see, what can we do with these? We can get 8 Stormbreakers. I think I have put these on them before. Get 2 cruise missiles per, and they're not super expensive. 300 points. Could get. Not sure what the difference is between a Stormbreaker and a J-Dam, if I'm being honest, other than the, like the obvious damage, I suppose. But I wonder if 8 would be just as good, if not better, than 2 J-Dams. 250 points. Or I can keep them really cheap. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I'll just keep them super cheap. Come in. Drop some bombs. We should probably get a fighter. What would be a really good fighter? I think these guys have arms. 310 for 2 harms. I don't know. I don't have anything else that can use harm in this particular deck, I don't think. Sorry, I'm just looking to see. I'm pretty sure it's the F-16. I can get. Oh, I could get harm here. Oh, and harm here. So I can get 4 harms on this Eagle, but it is way more expensive. But I could change this out too. Maybe this could be like my fighter. It could be like one kind of expensive fighter, possibly. It's gonna hurt to lose 500 points on a single fighter. But I do get some harms. I don't know if that's smart or not, but I guess we're gonna try it. We have 3 slots and about 700 points to go. Maybe it's not so bad. So this... So the F-35, maybe I could make this another bomber. I do know a lot of people tend to bomb with this thing. Understandably, it's fast and it has ECM. Kind of hard not to. What's the JDAMs look like with it? 400 points? Holy moly. Oh. If I can get the Stormbreakers, what's the points look like? 320? I guess it's a little bit better. What about the Raptor versus the F-35? So I get smaller JDAMs on this. It's a bit faster though, and it still has ECM. And I have something that could take out jets and helicopters. So this could be an option. Could be an option. Or we can go to the Lancer and get another big bomber. And get 30 clusters on this one. Ooh. Maybe that's the way to go. 450 points for a bunch of clusters. I don't really have anything that would take out troops, though. Except maybe the Stormbreakers. Stormbreakers, I'm assuming, can take out troops. So I guess maybe another another like big bomber could be good. Potentially. But I don't know what the respawn timer is on it either. So that's another thing that we gotta like watch out for, is if we're gonna get stuck sending out a plane and then it taking 10 minutes for it to be available again would kind of suck. What can the Eagle do? The Eagle is only a fighter. But I can get a ton of fuel tanks with this. So this could actually be a fighter that can loiter. So that actually might be really good. So I get 2 Sidewinders, 6 AMRAAMs. What's the Sparrow do? Sparrow's also similar, just a little bit more damage, but closer. So the AMRAAM would be way better. It is also cheaper too. I don't really want to give up the harms. I feel like the harm is going to bring more utility while being in a really good package. But at least with this, if I wanted to do air fighting, this could stay out for a lot longer. 360 fuel versus 240. I don't know what that means as far as like how much longer it could stay out. But it is a couple hundred points cheaper. I need something that can bomb and come back quickly. That is something I am nervous about. I mean, maybe the Thunderbolts, I guess. We'll try this. And we'll do one more Thunderbolt. I think this is what we'll try. We'll get these clusters. Okay, so this is what we have. Let me know what you guys think. We have this thing. Lord have mercy. Couple of Thunderbolts with rockets and Mavericks and ECM. Could take off the Designation pod, but I'll keep it on. We have 2 Nighthawks with Stormbreakers. We have the 15 EX Eagle 2 with Harm and a crap ton of AMRAMs. This is going to be obviously more of a primary fighter. And then another big bomber loaded with 30 cluster, 1,000-pound clusters. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Is this good? Is this bad? Is it crazy? I don't freaking know. It's what we're going to start with. I got a lot of paint jobs, apparently. Moving on to helicopters. Because helicopters do fly, right? So we're going to be using air and helo as primary. You know what? I just realized I think one of these actually gets... Oh, no, it's in the Viper, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so I don't have the cool... I don't have access to the helicopters that have the anti-radiation missiles. That would have been really useful. So, killer eggs. Killer eggs are crazy. They're super, super cheap and really effective. How do we want to build our killer eggs? That's the question. I do like them as cheap as possible to get out and kind of just go kill something and then run away. Rockets might be the way to go. I think rockets. This is just going to be like something quick to come out and take out a small vehicle or some troops in a building, right? It's not anything. It's just a cheap unit that we can get quickly to kill something, right? The Apache, the Longbow, the Guardian. Well, this thing can have next to ECM. I like that. So this is obviously going to be like the main anti-vehicle killer. And I believe, what else has highs? These all have 15. Comanche has 10. It also gets additional radar. Keel Warriors are also very similar to Egg Killers. The only thing I don't like about the Kiowa Warrior, though, is they are very slow. They're very slow. I know it doesn't look like it. 205 versus like 250 on the Egg Killer, but my gosh. They're slow. Let's see, what are we gonna do? So we have a big tank killer. We need something that could be like AA, like the Comanche, I believe. Can be pretty good for AA. 280 points. I mean, I guess really if we're talking, I could probably do these with AA. Really, right? 115 versus 280. We do get these bigger sensors, so maybe I can make a Comanche like a little bit of everything. Kind of like a multi-role unit. So I can get like 2 Hellfires, you know, some Stingers, and some rockets. And then that way it can kind of do a little bit of everything while still having like the vision, right? The vision would be nice. We got 2 of those guys. The Kiowa Warrior could just be all AA. And get like 2 of them. Like I said, they're pretty slow, but they are cheap, so I guess it's not a big deal. We still have like 1,000 points to go. we do need supply, since we're not really using. I mean, I guess what we would have to use ground-based supply vehicles from time to time, I guess, potentially. But ideally, I guess we would want to focus on bringing in supply with our helicopters to stay within our theme, right? But we are going to be using Recon as well. So like I could do like one of these. Like this MH-60M DAP, I can carry 8 people and still use it as a fighting vehicle. If I attached, say, like, I guess some autocannons and rockets to it, this thing could probably destroy someone pretty good. Or just a crap ton of rockets. Kind of like that. This is one hell of an expensive troop carrier. Maybe we'll just stick to rockets. Yeah, we'll stick to rockets. We'll get like 2 of them. And then for like the Black Hawk to bring in some supply. Or should I use one of these? It's a bigger supply. ECM system. We can get like a big supply dump. Well, these could actually bring in supply too. 150 versus 80 though. We'll stick with the Blackhawks. Okay, this is what we're looking at. I guess I am kind of hurrying a little bit. I know you guys are probably annoyed watching this. I apologize. This is actually kind of my favorite part of the game. I like building decks. I just wish I was better at playing them. So this is what we're looking at so far. What do you guys think so far? Let me know. We are gonna have to like refine this deck, I'm sure. We're gonna be playing a couple of matches, ideally until we win. Support. I mean, just I guess all support or we need supply vehicles really. So we're just gonna get all supply vehicles. We'll just armor them up, whatever. They're not really here to do, or you know, anything other than just bring in supply. Put supply everywhere. Gotta supply our teammates too. That's another thing too, right? We're active support players. We're gonna make sure that we are trying to help our team win to the best of our abilities. Vehicle, again, it doesn't matter. We just need points so our deck can be active. Not using them. Infantry, same thing. We're not really using them, so we'll just fill up the points. We can get Silent Hawks though. Silent Hawks, it only has 1,000 meters optic. Can't really use it to spot people, unfortunately. Would have been cool. So we're just gonna fill this with expensive units to take up the points. As time goes on, I will probably incorporate the infantry and stuff into, because obviously part of the air tab is I can drop troops, right? So ideally I would utilize that. But for this challenge, I'm trying to focus on just using the air units themselves and not ground-based units. But I will be using Recon, because again, I feel like this deck is going to be very similar to the artillery deck, where having at least some sort of ground unit is going to be useful, and I think that Recon fits that because I don't have to focus on fighting primarily. I can use it for eyes, and that gives vision and that gives information, which helps the whole team and not just myself. So I feel like the Recon units are a little different than say infantry or vehicles. So I'm gonna use them. Obviously, we do have air units, quote quote. So the Sentinel is probably the one to go with because it has 1.75 camouflage versus 125. It is a little bit more expensive though, but that's okay. And then for ground units, I think we're going to focus on we'll get the snipers. Obviously we got a Silent Hawk, and then this thing. We can use this for vision. Okay. We'll get a couple of Silent Hawks though. I like how the little bird can get sensors. It can hold 6. This comes with 4s. So we'll get 2 of those, and then we'll get some pararescue for... Could push into people. We get... Oh, we're over. Okay. Let me go back here. We'll take off 75 points there, 1 points there. Try to fill up our recon tab. Ranger RRC. Do standoff. 10 points. 90 points. What can we do? Probably take off one of these. We have 55 points to play with. I should probably get at least... No. We're not gonna use the vehicles. We'll stick to troops, but we're not gonna use vehicles because we can drop the troops with helicopters, so it's, you know, again, close in line. Okay, this has been a long 35 minutes according to my live stream timer. I'm sorry, everybody. Thank you for being patient with me and gritting your teeth through all of this. So we'll make our stuff look cool with these fancy paint jobs, which I really hope they bring more paint jobs to the game. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. So this is what we're looking at. We're going to be focusing on helicopters, air, and of course our recon to make sure that we are being as effective as we can be on the field while maintaining the challenge, the spirit of the challenge. So let me know what you guys think. This is the first iteration of this particular deck, of the US deck. We will be attempting the Russian version of it at some point, but for now, this is what we have. So we will unfavorite these, and yeah, here, one last look for anyone who missed it. I'm sorry. We'll give you guys a minute to look at this if it's a deck that you want to try to copy or try for yourself, whatever. So let's jump into this and let's see if we can play a match. And again, the challenge being that I'm going to play air only, focusing on jets and helicopters while trying to learn air control, timing, and positioning. And I will, of course, allow my vehicles, my recon vehicles and troops to help on the battlefield. The idea is to see if disciplined air power alone can meaningfully support the team and influence the battlefield. So I'm going to learn movement adjustments, and I will definitely make a lot mistakes. But hey, that's part of the process. As I always say in every one of my videos, this is a video game. We are here to learn, play, and have fun. So thank you for joining me. And hopefully, someday I will be a good Broken Arrow player and I can play in the tournaments with all the big boys. That is my goal. I would like to be good enough to be considered to join tournaments. Who knows, maybe this game will be big enough someday that there'll be hosted tournaments with prizes. Maybe I could go professional. Be a professional Broken Arrow player. Who knows? Making be taken so long these days. So few people fire this game up anymore. And I'm sure most people aren't even in my elo anymore. I will see about probably joining some Discord servers. If you guys know of any good Discord servers to join, let me know in the comments. Ah, there we go. 8 whole minutes. Where are we gonna go? Anywhere, I guess, is 9. Leningrad, whatever. I'll choose it. U.S. Air Support. Okay. This is kind of a difficult map. So I know up here there's gonna be a lot of air defense because people love sneaking stuff around this edge. So I might have to go up around this right side and come around. Oh, did someone leave already? Yeah, I mean, I could probably get... I'll get my fighter out. And, get one helicopter, maybe, like, over here. I know I said I should go around, but not quick enough. Might be able to get it up here and start taking stuff out. At least until they get their their little AA out. This is kind of an odd map layout, but I think about it.
Guardian. Flight path updated.
Eagle, standing by for orders.
Turning hot.
Let's hit the hard deck. Fencing in. Kerosene and noise converter engaged. Roger.
Oh, darn. He got I don't have any other air fighters. Unfortunately, that was a big one that I lost.
Flying under radars. Flying high. Flying to coordinates. The Guardian is in the air. NOE flight. Guardian awaiting mission.
Okay.
Killer egg
Let's get
awaiting
these
mission.
killer eggs over here.
Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed. Heading there.
Already there. Thrusting forward.
Killer egg at your command. New flight plan received.
New flight path set.
Killer egg ready for combat. Maximum power. AH-6 Killer egg here.
Guardian is mission ready. New flight plan received. Guardian reporting in. Flying high and fast.
Yeah, okay. We need to bomb the crap out of people. We'll send it a Nighthawk to see what the Nighthawk can do.
Let's drop some fireworks. Nighthawk standing by for target. Solid copy.
That's a firm.
Okay.
Copy.
Buck. Nice. That was awesome.
Guardian ready. Coordinates received.
New course set. Attack vector confirmed. Bombs are ready. Nighthawk here.
Come on, come on, come on.
RGB.
Oh, you jerk. Where'd my dang helicopter go?
Wilco.
Alright, let's go
Roger that.
pick up our dude. We'll probably bring some supply in. If I could even make it without getting absolutely destroyed. I feel like this is going to be a lot harder than my artillery commander. Especially just because I'm already down a bunch of planes. I mean, it's already been, what, 7 minutes, and my main plane isn't even halfway.
Black Hawk at your command. Deploying troops.
Waypoint set.
Roger.
We'll drop some supply, help out our team. Again, doing our best to be effective.
That's a bird.
Alright, I'll pick it up. Freaking AA, that's gonna be the hard thing.
New heading set.
5x5.
The killer egg is in the air. New heading set. Warthog combat ready. Close air support inbound. Inbound. CAS, mission received. Direct attack pattern confirmed. Flight plan updated. I know you want to see that gun in action. Roger, strafing the area. Changing course.
No, don't change
Thunderbolt
course.
here.
I was
Close air
kidding.
support incoming. CAS, mission confirmed. Let's go conning. Flying NOE.
Jeez, come on. Oh my gosh. Alright.
Flying the coordinates. CAS inbound. Danger close.
There's gonna be almost AA.
Thunderbolt ready to
That's
attack.
ridiculous.
Turning to new heading.
Yeah, seed is insane. We really need seed.
New bearing set. Changing course. Solid copy. Diving on target.
Gonna help out in the center area.
Time to bug out.
Right. Fly right over all the AA. Go, you jerk.
Flight plan updated.
Oh, can I take this over?
5 by 5.
My pilots shall win the game for us. Yeah, these Thunderbolts, I mean, it was... I mean, I got some kills. The 20% ECM definitely, I think, helped. They didn't get shot down quite as fast as I feel like they have in the past. So that was really nice. We're going to try to get our helicopters behind all these people to the best of our abilities. We really need to look at all this. This is insane. Probably should get Recon up now that I think about it. I wasn't even thinking about it. Can I get Recon? I can get... Man, everyone's got vehicles. I'm not really seeing any, like, infantry. I'll wait on that.
Killer egg here. Flight plan updated.
Flying there now.
Oh, I wish we could take that out. I probably need to change. I might need to just get some cruise missiles. I think cruise missiles are going to be
Heading there.
kind of effective for situations like this. Since I don't really have anything that can
Flying there now.
strike a laser designated target very easily.
Aircraft here. Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed.
Get out of here.
Target 12 o'clock. Engaging.
No, attack this. Thank you.
Heading there now. Guardian, standing by.
Full power. Flying to coordinates. Full power. We got a clear shot.
Heading to farm.
Chopper here.
Leaving the AO. Guardian, at your command.
New flight plan received.
Oh, come on, AA. Anyone have AA? This Patriot?
Who needs a guardian angel? Thrusting forward.
Oh yeah, I do have AA. I need to remember that. Completely forgot I had AA. I'm over here screaming for it. So now we have free reign. Oh yeah, here comes another one.
New heading set. Bomb run confirmed.
Can I make it in time?
I'll make them afraid of the dark. Let's reduce them to scrap. The black jet is in the air.
probably just gonna have to do like crazy heli rushes. Alright, let's see if we can sneak these guys up. Okay, we got them.
Flight path updated.
Alright, let's pull these guys over here.
Killer egg
Over
reporting in.
here.
Guardian ready.
I am gonna get my Kiowa warriors and my Comanches.
New flight plan received.
Heading there.
Yeah, we're just doing a full heli rush on these guys over here.
Killer egg standing by.
Comanche reporting in. New flight path set.
Oh, freaking pants here. Maybe I can send in these cheap birds first. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll send in the cheap little birds. I know it's a little bit of a waste of money, but we'll send them in first to distract the AA, and then we'll push in with all this crap.
Flying there now.
And that's what we're gonna try doing.
Little bird. Flying there.
So we'll stack everybody, and then we're just gonna push in.
New heading set.
I believe they have optics on them, which will help.
Little bird at your command. Killer egg here.
Flying to coordinates. Coordinates received.
Okay. Well, I was way too slow on that.
We got visual on target.
Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed. Maximum power.
Attack
Target
the
acquired.
fucking thing right there, dude.
Flying there now.
Flight plan updated.
Flight plan confirmed.
Heading there.
Supply truck. We're gonna get the supply truck.
Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed. Mission's over. We're out. Killer egg awaiting mission. Flight plan updated.
Do I have any?
Killer egg standing by.
Okay, they're all gonna die. I did what I could. They want to use this, but they have so much AA. Oh, it's annoying. Well, I do have harm. Let's see if I can take out this.
Flying to coordinates. New course set. Proceeding as friend. Bangs out. Engaging afterburner.
all this AA. Stack all their damn AA up over here. Let's try this.
Inbound. Dive attack confirmed. CAS, mission received. Turning to new heading. Coordinates received. Bombs are ready.
Good luck, pilots. Ooh! I got that kill last minute.
Nighthawk standing by.
This is very difficult to play. I do need. I'll get a global. I do need helicopter, little bird. Maybe some green beret flashers. Can I put them like right here? What do I not have enough? Oh, will they not fit? That's probably why. Oops. Okay.
Little bird is mission ready.
Go home. Jeez. Alright, let's see if we can sneak in here.
Mission's over.
In
Little
with
bird
you.
reporting in.
See if we can just pop it right there.
Go, go, go. Little bird
When we get
standing by.
close, we will drop it down a little bit. Oh, okay, or just get stuck on things.
Flying there now. Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed. Nap of the Earth flight. Full power. New heading set. Flying to coordinates. RTB. Flying there.
Alright, here we go.
Shots on the net.
This is a difficult map to play though. There's a crap. I hate AA. Always hated AA.
Flying at max speed. Green Berets standing by. Roger. Time for a walk.
Alright, we're gonna see if we take Bravo with our little green berets.
Safety off. We're not afraid of the distance. On our way.
Come on, green
Roger,
berets.
Charlie Mike.
I know I'm the one dragging our team down. I don't even have to look at the score though. I've lost several thousand points worth of air power.
Special forces engaged in combat. Green Berets engaged in combat. Shoot first, ask questions later. Moving through.
There we go. Why are you bombing this, dude? I got it. Oh, he's smoking. Thank you.
Marching keeps us
I'll wait
fit.
till the smoke hits.
Get in that building.
Thank you for smoke.
Green Beret, ready. En route to target location.
Well, there is someone here though. Let's see if we can nab him.
Moving.
pull our Green Beret back.
We're not afraid of the distance. Time for direct action.
Whoa. Fuck it, I'll try.
Blind the coordinates. CAS inbound. Danger
It's gonna
close.
get destroyed.
Little Bird is mission ready. Dogs on the deck. Little Bird here. Putting chalk on the ground. Guardian, awaiting mission.
Jeez, kill it already. Come on now.
Recon Rangers, at your command, sir. Rangers RRC, at your command, sir. Stack up. Prepare for entry.
Guardian here. Low and slow. Here we go. New flight path set.
Prepare for entry. Marching keeps us fit.
He's just gonna shoot that building.
On our way. Recon Rangers, at your orders. Recon Rangers ready. Roger. Time for a walk. We're not afraid of the distance.
Oh, here he comes. Aha!
Home sweet home.
Okay, here comes a big guy. So let's go
Guardian
ahead.
reporting in. Coordinates received.
RRC in combat. Requesting order.
Guardian standing by. Flying to coordinates. Heading there now. Thrusting forward.
Rangers, Recon Company under fire.
The Guardian is in the air. Flight path updated. Already there.
Yeah, we're going global heli again. Well, I tried to hold Bravo. I did my best. I see my plane did in fact get shot down. Because that AA is still sitting there.
Guardian at your command.
I don't know what all that's about.
Helicopter is in the air. Maximum power. Guardian is mission ready. Heading there. New flight plan received. Flying there now.
Jesus. All the AA just showed up. Go home, go home, go home, go home.
Comanche at your command.
Ouch, that hurt. I took out some people, but I definitely took some losses. Global. There's a sentinel over there. Maybe a sentinel like here?
Trajectory updated.
We'll go.
Go home.
Comanche is mission ready. My eye sees all. Signal clear. Receiving optical feed. Comanche ready.
We're gonna go up here and oh, we're gonna help take J. He's got some helicopters. We're gonna kill a warrior. It's gonna take 9 days for it to get over here, though.
Comanche ready. Already there.
Just out without it.
Flying to coordinates.
Aircab reporting in.
Comanche is mission ready. Going high. Flight plan confirmed.
Chopper awaiting orders.
New flight plan received.
Aye, aye.
Comanche standing by.
I should have moved it back. I
Comanche
thought it
is
was back.
mission ready. Back to the farm. Kiowa copies.
See if we can take out that
Flight path
frat,
set.
the Catrin,
Flight path updated.
K-52.
Coordinates received. Eyes on target.
Come on, Kia. No, get off the building.
Thrusting forward.
Holy crap. Holy crap. You're literally a helicopter.
Attack coordinates received. RTB.
Stupid pansiers. God, just delete them from the game.
Changing course. I know you want to see that gun in action. I'm the ultimate ground pounder. Direct attack pattern confirmed. Warthog standing by. Warthog copies. CAS is on the way.
Come on.
Warthog, mission ready.
Okay.
I know you want to see that gun in action.
Okay. applaud this guy for lasering this Greyets the last like 19 and a half minutes.
The killer egg is in the air. Heading there. Maximum power.
They're taking back. Oh, we need to get Echo. Come on, guys.
New flight plan received. Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed.
Whoever's in this building. Is there someone here?
Flying there now. Flying there. We're done here. RTV. AH-6 killer egg here. Killer egg reporting in. Full power.
Resupply.
New heading set. Flying to coordinates.
It's definitely a lot more difficult to play. I mean, we're winning. I mean, thank God I have a really great team that has been able to carry my ass.
Helicopter is mission ready.
We're gonna get our helos rearmed so we can push through here, take out all that crap that we have over here. Dilemmas, never heard of that.
Chopper reporting in. Flight plan updated.
There we go.
Heading there.
Come on, take J, take J. Come on.
Target received. Engaging. Flying out. New heading set.
Try to get a bombing run. Drop some Stormbreakers. Or not. You know, because
Attack vector confirmed. Ready to pick 'em.
there we go. We'll bring in the B2. It should be able to make it.
Good copy.
Of course they move.
Egress route set.
Oh, damn it. Of course that's there. Good for him. 20 seconds. Well, we win though. GG, well played everyone. Alright, look at that. Oh man, I had top score? Dang. Well, not top score, I mean kills. Destruction score. Wow. Not bad. I surprisingly did not do the worst on my team. I mean, I guess the KD was a little off, but I mean, for the most part, you know, and yeah, I mean, my deaths are pretty high because my planes are just expensive. That was awesome. Look at that. First match of the challenge series, or well, first match of this particular challenge, and we got a win, and we got top destruction, got a couple awards, probably yeah, destruction. Look at that, got a little destruction badge. Ride of the Valkyries, and we went up. Look at that. That's awesome. Good job, everybody. That was fun. This guy over here was just murking everything. Good for him. But yeah, plus 21 elo. So now we're at 1234 elo. That was awesome. Good job, everybody. So obviously, it goes out saying my deck is not 100% perfect. What could we change? I'm not sure. We did win, so I mean, really, we just got to try to do a Russian air support deck and see what we can pull off with that. But this is the deck we were using. It wasn't horrible. I definitely did not utilize my Recon as effectively as I was planning on. That to me is kind of a hard map to play on. Um, that's a pretty difficult map. I think so. Anyways, I'm sure some of you guys out there probably disagree, and that's totally fine. I mean, if you have tips and tricks on how to play that map better, let me know so I can play that map better. But this is the deck. My air support, I did get to drop this. That was awesome. It was basically like too many nukes. Did a lot of damage. I'm probably gonna keep that. I almost for a second I kind of was like, you know what? I should have probably took the nuke as like a last resort. You know, get a ton of kills, but I really liked this one. I like these two 30,000 pound bombs. Thunderbolts, I did get kills with it, but yeah, they just get shot down. It's hard to use them. Nighthawks, Stormbreakers were working, but I think. Well, I don't think I have the points really to change them out, unless I, of course, change everything. The Eagle. Uh, it's hard. I feel like it got like no shots off and it just died. I might have to take the Eagle out, or at least just lower it, lower the points. I can get Jasms on it. That's interesting. And then I like the harms, but what's on here? Hmm. So I just need to lower the points. So maybe if I did this with the cruise missiles. It's still so expensive. 565 points for something that basically gets shot down instantly. What can we do? What can we do, guys? What can we do? I can get 4 AMRAMs, 2 harms. Then maybe like what? Like something to take out. I got 2 sidewinders. Maybe I can get 4 sidewinders for helicopters. 2 harms, 4 AMRAMs. It's a bit cheaper. I didn't even get a chance to use this. Maybe this could be my cruise missile. So I got a big bomb, big cruise missile. This was good. I just feel like I just didn't get a chance to really use it. But I was taking people out with it. I could put clusters on it though. I don't know. Like I liked the rockets because I could take out vehicles and troops with it. I'll just leave it like this. We're at 2,900 points. Let's try this. This was awesome. Very fun to use. Now we have something with cruise missiles. Are these cruise missiles? I don't know. We got 24 of those versus 8. I think these are a bit stronger, right? We get 60 damage versus 80. 90-meter blast radius, 110 blast radius, 225 millimeters of penetration versus 275 millimeters of penetration. I'm gonna rock this for now. They're harder hitting. I only get 8 of them though. Oh, lower speed too. I saw that 900 versus 1080. So it's 180 speed faster. I don't know what the rate is, but that's what we got here. This, I think I could definitely change a lot. The Comanches have AA. I could probably take off the Kiowa Warriors. Or just give them rockets. I think maybe I like that a lot better. More rockets here. I think rockets are really effective at just clearing out troops. Probably take this off. Maybe get 2 more Kiowa Warriors. 1 more of this guy. I can lower the points like here. $70 points somewhere. I like to try to keep it. There we go. keep it as close to 10,000 as possible. And that was that. Well, I dragged this on for far too long. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me on today's video. The next episode will be the same challenge, but we are going to build a Russian air support deck. So for all you Russian players out here, or Russian faction players, I'll try to do my best to make a cool air support deck. And one last time, for anybody who wants to try this deck, here you go. I'll leave it on the screen for just a moment. With that being said, thank you so much for joining me in today's video. If you liked the video, please let me know by liking, subscribing, and saying something down in the comments. And if you didn't like it, well, let me know too. So I can improve these videos to continue bringing content for you guys to enjoy. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.